11 things people learn too late in life. 1. The less you say, the more your words will matter. 2. Don't take everything personally. Not everyone thinks about you as much as you do. 3. When you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. 4. No matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggle changed your life for the better. 5. You meet people for a reason. Either you need them to change your life, or you're the one that will change theirs. 6. Never be afraid to try something new. Life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. 7. You will never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. 8. Once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. 9. If you do not have control over your mouth, you do not have control over your future. 10. Life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. 11. The only person you have to face in the morning is yourself. Be unbeatable.
I want to go ahead and give a message to the children. Believe in yourself. Don't fear failure. Dream big. Work hard. Stay positive. Enjoy the journey.
What's your favorite quote?
What you're not changing, you're choosing.
What you're not changing, you're choosing.
You got something
That's kind
you complaining about and you're not changing it. Could be your relationships, your body, your health, your job. You're choosing it.
I'm gonna piss you off, so get ready. I'm an idiot. I can't focus on anything for very long, and I'm not the smartest. I don't even have a high school degree. I was homeless 2 years ago because of the bad decisions. Yet in 2 days from now, a Lamborghini gets delivered. I got my Aston Martin. I got a AMG GT63S. Getting a new car soon. I have over $100,000 in watches. I have a $2.5 million condo. My parents are retired and never have to work another day in their life. I am incompetent. I should not be here. Yet I am. You're smarter than me. You probably have better connections than I do, and you're not. That should piss you off. Quit fucking around and get to work.
I think we should break up. I don't think this is working.
Okay.
That's all you got? Okay.
Why are you acting offended? You're breaking up with me.
I can't believe how calmly you're taking this whole thing.
I guess you can probably find a place to crash while you look for a new apartment, right?
Already? Today?
Well, what did you expect? That we cuddle?
Fuck you.
This is John, and this is Mikey. Both own a car washer and work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. In their first month, when John and Mikey received their paychecks, Mikey is ecstatic, thinking of how he is going to celebrate his first earnings, while John only spends on necessities and reinvests back into his business. He also plans to work an extra 2 hours a day and on the weekends as well. As Mikey leaves for the weekend, he notices John is still working and tells him that he shouldn't be working so hard and that he should enjoy life. John doesn't reply. Mikey spends his Saturdays and Sundays partying, while John works extra shifts and rests at home on Sundays. 3 months have passed and John has earned a solid reputation in the community due to his attitude and dedication. The equipment he invested in also made each wash faster and efficient. He now plans to hire staff. Mikey is wondering why his business is slowing down while John's is booming. 6 months passed and John's wash has now turned into a 24-hour wash with hired staff and more advanced equipment. He no longer works in the shop but focuses on branding, while Mikey complains to his customers in jealousy as he tries to copy him but fails. Instead of partying, he now drinks alone, thinking why he couldn't be like John. A year passes, and John has opened his second wash, while Mikey is spiraling into depression. He blames luck and continues his habit of complaining, driving customers away. His inability to adapt only worsens his situation. 2 years have now gone by, and John's wash is a household name in the city. They now have 5 locations, while Mikey is facing bankruptcy. John visits Mikey to buy over his wash.
And it turns out that if you do what you want and if you are yourself, people actually like you more. It's really hard to accept that, and it's scary and it's vulnerable, and it means that you can have experiences that are more hurtful because it's actually you, but there's more pros than there are cons.
Believing in yourself is all that you have left right now. When I hit rock bottom, that's when I started believing in myself the most, because I had nothing left to lose. When you have nothing left to lose, then what's the harm in believing in yourself fully?
16 years old, I learned such a valuable lesson that has stuck with me to this day, which is whenever you are setting a goal, always go 5 steps beyond where you actually want to be. Always aim higher than you initially intended, because not only will this push you to meet your maximum potential, get you outside of your comfort zone, make you try new things, make you go harder and higher beyond what you think you're capable of doing, because your actual abilities might be much greater. And yes, while you might not always meet the new, much higher goal, even if you fall short, you're still many steps ahead of where you originally intended. And it just encourages you to think and work in a way that you wouldn't have originally, because most of us do just set goals that are realistic in our perception, or that seem normal to whatever reality we experience and whatever confidence we possess. Always aiming higher is always going to make you win.
I was the highest paid yacht stewardess for one of the richest billionaires for 9 years. These are the strangest things they forced me to do. We had to wear short skirts, so they made us eat pineapple to improve the smell down there. It takes away that fishy odor by balancing your pH levels. I drank lemon balm tea before every voyage. This is great for flushing out water retention and makes your face look less puffy. All the girls with flat chests were given lychees every day, made them go up a cup size in just 2 months since they are rich in phytoestrogen. We weren't allowed to brush our teeth with anything but this whitening toothpaste. After only a few days, you could notice our Hollywood white smiles. And finally, they made us all take moringa for the clearest glass skin and to prevent wrinkles. It has to be 100% pure to be fully effective, so I only use the purest Rosabella moringa from Amazon.
As much as I hate cardio, I stopped neglecting it. Because when I started doing cardio, that's when my dream physique started forming. For my past 5 years of lifting, I never did cardio. I just wanted to be big. I hated cardio, I hated the effort, and I hated how it made me feel. But then when I started dedicating the time to cardio, I fell in love with the results. And I still hate cardio, but I do it anyway. I just hit 4 miles this week running. I'm 22 and I've never ran ever in my life, and I started my running journey in May of this year, and I have fell in love with the progress that I'm making. I hate the feeling, but I love the progress, and I love what it's doing to me mentally. I love what it's doing to me physically. Ever since I started incorporating more cardio into my workouts, my strength increased. I was able to develop the muscle endurance that my muscles didn't have prior to me doing cardio.
Maybe you just wanted to see me.
I have seen you. You look like shit.
Don't you know that belief is a doubt? How is belief a doubt? You cannot believe something and know it. You can only believe in what you don't know.
I like that. You can only believe in what you don't know.
You don't know.
That's why you have to believe it.
Yes.
Ah.
Now, do you believe in your mother and father?
No, I know my mother and father.
Yeah. So, but you might believe in Jesus.
I might believe in Jesus.
Because you don't know Jesus.
I've never met him.
You can only believe in what you don't know. If I get water, yeah, it's quite simple.
Yeah.
I get a black can, a white one, a blue one, and a yellow one, and I fill them with water and seal them. What would you see?
Nothing, just the white of the black.
You would see the different colors.
The different colors.
And if you trust those eyes of yours, you're going to believe that they're different, aren't you?
I will believe it.
Until you go and fucking taste them.
Correct.
And what are you going to discover?
That it's all just water.
All one. Oneness in diversity, we call it.
Yeah.
Now you see all these human beings that you see. They're spirits living in different color physical bodies. We are not our bodies. When you look with the eyes, you're not seeing me, you are seeing the body. When you look at my body and say I'm a black man, that is a program. You was programmed from birth, to believe that you are blacks and whites. But you fuck all like that. You're just a spirit in a body full of the same stinking shit.
Any of you know the gunpowder formula? Can you make penicillin? Do you know how to take crude oil and turn it into gasoline? Use your brain and start making parasites. For example, to generate electricity, all you need is an orange or a potato. It would be enough to stick a small golden cross along with a silver spoon into it for these two contacts to produce 2 volts. Did you know that? I'm well aware that my words will not convince you, which is why I'm prepared to show you something that is significantly more substantial. I happen to bring along with me a nano-quantum crystallic hyperhydropneumatic information core with thousands of petabytes of information. Voila. And now, this amazing device will transport every or not. Does anybody have an intrasystemic figurative synthesis compiler? But then, of course, setting up a free email box, turning in a ready-made essay, voting via text message, or installing a plugin are each and every one crucial, necessary, brilliant skills. But they're not gonna do one damn thing to save your...
Not gonna lie, I used to be pretty out of shape, you guys. I would never take the stairs, okay? If you're out of shape right now, listen up. I have some really great fat loss tips that have helped me lose 35 pounds. First one, you're focusing a little bit too much on your workouts and not enough on your NEAT. What the fuck is NEAT? NEAT is basically the movement outside of the gym. You doing a deep clean around the house, you running errands, you going on a walk. Movement outside of the gym is just as important as the movement inside of the gym. Basically, you gotta move your lazy ass a little bit more every single day, okay? Second thing is water. Not just saying drink more water. I'm saying stop drinking sugary shit. Stop drinking your calories, okay? Because they really do add up. It's not about the perfect diet. It's about making smarter choices. And water is a smarter decision than your Fruitopia. Third tip, I quit snacking like a child. I used to have a handful of chips with O. Henry bars. O. Henry bars are crazy. Now having things like almonds or an apple with almond butter. Adult decisions. Way more satisfying with less regret. Fourth tip, eat protein every single meal. Every single one, breakfast, lunch, dinner. If you can incorporate it in your snacks, even better. Last tip, stop thinking that you need to be motivated every single day to do these things. I'm almost never motivated to go to the gym, to go on my walk, to make sure I get to bed early. Never. Motivation is actually... You still believe in it. If you're still looking for it, it's not coming. I really wanted to lose the fat. So I told myself, this is your goal. You're gonna fucking do it, whether you like it or not. Here we are. If you like this video, make sure to comment for a part 2.
When you make the right decision, do not care about your heart. It is better to suffer every day, month, or year with a correct mental decision than to suffer all your life with a wrong decision from your heart.
Be unique, be memorable, be confident, be proud, but mainly be you.
3 questions to ask yourself as we wrap up 2024. Number 1, what is something you want to leave behind in 2024 as we go into 2025? Something you want to shed. Number 2 is, are you running out of time or are you running out of energy?
Another way to think about this one is, what is something you do that takes time but actually recharges you with energy?
Lastly, what is something you love but given up? Can you pick it back up in 2025? Do you want to?
26 years old, I'm sitting in my $300,000 Porsche. I have a $50,000 watch on, and if you were to tell me this was the reality I'm living back when I was 19, I would have believed you, because ever since that age, I sat down and consciously created and crafted this life. And it's not about material possessions or items. I truly, truly, from the bottom of my heart, can tell you that this car and this watch don't mean as much to me as you'd think they do. But in the end of the day, you're not going to get to where you want to go by accident. You have to consciously figure out exactly where you want to go and exactly where you're at now and walk that path, and it takes years. It's a very long process. So the best advice I can give you is sit down and consciously craft your vision. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to become? And constantly think about it every single day.
Don't be afraid of outgrowing everyone. Your friends? Yep. Your family? Yep. Every single person. The second you start hitting velocity, speed, you're gonna have haters come at you.
It became personal with me.
We love the underdog until we're not one anymore. We love the scrappy person until that person gets a jet, then that guy. and people start to act a little different to you. Nobody tells us that this is actually what success looks like. And the only way you're going to get through this is by not apologizing for a second for outgrowing people who cannot keep up with you.
Why not you? You've got the brains, you can make decisions, you can study the plan, you can change your life. Why not you?
Take a clean sheet of paper and write down goals in today's date, and then write down 10 goals that you would like to accomplish in the next 12 months. And write them in the present tense, almost like you're submitting an order. And just write down, I earn, I achieve, I drive such and such a car, whatever it happens to be. And you say, if I had a magic wand, and I could wave this magic wand, and I could have any one goal on my list within 24 hours, which one goal would have the greatest positive impact on my life? Usually this will jump out at you. Put a circle around that goal and to work on that one task until it's complete. If you'll just do this simple exercise, then you'll all be rich. I'll be rich. Nothing can.
The older I get, the more I realize that no one really cares about you, and not in this boo-hoo, oh my gosh, no one cares, but just that everyone has their own individual lives and responsibilities, and so you are not that important. And I know the thought of that can make you feel lonely and purposeless, but the inspiring part is that you have your own individual life too. You are creating and writing your own story. You are laying the foundation of the life you leave behind. And in that is purpose. In that is the void of any type of loneliness, because you are filled and focused with what's right for you. So know that everybody is just doing what they have to do. And so should you. It'll all make sense one day. It usually does when you look back.
If a woman drank turmeric and ginger every day for 2 weeks, she would notice a flatter stomach and a lowered risk of chronic diseases. If she drank cucumber and celery juice every day for 2 weeks, she would eliminate her acne and reduce stomach acid. If she mixed beetroot and carrot every day for 2 weeks, she would improve her energy levels and boost heart health. If she drank lemon and grapefruit juice every day for 2 weeks, she would notice improved digestion and an increase in bone strength. If nature didn't make it, don't take it.
2 steps ahead. I am always.
If you can't be better, work harder. If you can't work harder, pick an easier game. If you can't pick an easier game, find a better partner. If you can't find a better partner, find an untouched market. There's always a way, but you gotta find one.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same, as we are liberated from our own fear. Our presence automatically liberates others. Sir, I just want to say thank you.